What's going on, guys? My name is Brown Red. Sorry about that. So yeah, today we're gonna be playing. Oh god dang, playing the Stanley Parable. This game's been out for some time now, but I felt like we should play it. It's what's the time? It's 8:35 in the morning. I literally just got up and I was like, you know what? I'll just record. I have nothing else to do. Yeah, so I brushed my teeth and stuff, so yeah, that's cool. I'm sorry if you can hear me breathe like hell. I don't know why. I'm a heavy breather. Deal with it. Okay, let's get in. And this never the. Okay. There we go. There. Everything's fine now. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. No,
This
okay.
is the story of a man named Stanley.
I'm gonna stay quiet during this.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-lifting, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Damn right.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, so before I, start playing and stuff, I just want to say that this game is, like, it's non-linear, meaning that you can make your own choices and stuff. And so yeah, I might do like multiple let's plays of this just to like show you guys multiple endings and stuff. So yeah, let's just go through it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Oh
could it
no!
mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yep, that's what I did.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Connect. What's it? No, I should turn that off. Okay. Nice picture. What the heck? Is that blood? Nope. Where's the meeting room? This? Nope. This? Nope. What? Oh. Nope. Nope.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
Choices,
he entered the door on his left.
Oh, what should I do? Let's go right. Just to piss him off.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No. Nice picture. Okay, let's go through here.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour
Hello?
after all, just to spend a few
Hello?
moments here in this
How are you
immaculate,
doing?
beautifully constructed room. Stanley
Oh, the
simply stood
couple.
here, drinking it all in.
That's right, that's how I drink. Okay. Can I pick these up?
Yes, really,
What?
really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
That's awesome.
Really worth it.
So if you actually shoot... No, let's not stay in this camera.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, fine, I'll...
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and
Ooh,
got
what's this?
back on track.
Boop. Whoa. Oh, no, no. No. Help me. Okay, well. Down here.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
Yep.
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Actually, that's not right. Oh, this way. Nope.
Oh, no. No,
what?
it's to the right. My mistake.
This one.
No,
Are
no,
you-
no, no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I
Wasteman.
thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
What? Ah!
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Yeah. Whoa.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get
the
back
heck?
to, who am I kidding?
5, 6,
It's all
4, 5,
rubbish
9.
now.
Oh, it was mine.
The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
What? What? Is it actually gonna... Oh my days. Is
All
that...
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, I'm not gonna follow his orders anymore. Yes, man.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
What?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No, what?
Did you move the story somewhere, or...
No, what
Hold
are you
on.
trying to say?
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah.
Was right
Don't
here
ask me.
just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
Don't
Okay,
blame me.
then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Are they all similar? Oh wait, no, wait. So we went from the left. Actually, wait. Let's go to. We can't go to that. Let's go to there. Oh yeah, that's good. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Okay. What? Where am I? Who am I? Who am I? What?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we just
No.
Do we need to
No.
restart the game
No.
again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No. No. Ah! Okay, this guy's a waste man. Woohoo!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the
Ugly.
meeting room.
Probably
Perhaps
that.
he had simply missed a memo.
Ooh, backwards. Ooh.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be
What?
remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
That's cool with me.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes.
So I just went in a
No,
circle.
wait,
What?
never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Which other way? Oh, whoa. Okay.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story
What
took
the
place in
frick?
an office building. Is that correct?
Oh.
Do you remember, Stanley?
No.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing,
Yep.
how about this? You win! Congratulations!
What the
I
heck?
know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. I don't feel right
frick?
about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
What?
Some people
I
were
put so
fair
much
and
work
square,
into this.
and this was
I
not one
was
of those situations.
Clicking keyboards.
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time.
Oh,
I have to
man.
restart.
Dude, this is the most king of mind fucking games ever. What?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Nope.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Nope. Not following it. Said I didn't put any
No,
work.
I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Oh, so oh wow, I have to actually take the line. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Okay, fine. I'll take the line.
You see, the line knows where the story is.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
What the heck?
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that
Yes.
a destination is inevitably
much
conjured
sense.
into being via
I've
the very
never
manifestation
heard
of the
so much
nature
sense
of
in my
life
life.
itself? Okay, Stanley,
It
I
makes
need
so
to
much
follow
sense.
this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Okay.
Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence,
What?
right? Okay. Now, if my experience
Oh
of your
my.
existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
That's what I was
whoa,
thinking,
whoa.
man.
Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize.
Yeah, I did.
Not sure where I was going with all that.
Talking about your
You know
skeleton.
what? I think what we
Yep.
need right now is a bit
Weird.
of music to lighten the mood.
What the? What the heck? Is this just gonna... I think this is just gonna like continue. Okay.
the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern
What?
will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
You can see the leaves, they are very funny. And the soil is not soil. Amazing. Yep. Gonna document this for life. Okay. Done. I remember it. Fern. Okay.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The
No.
story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
What? Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ip dip do the duck went to the duck shut the fuck up. Okay. Let's go through here. Oh no, I don't want to go back there. Can we start the game? Okay. So you went through. Okay, let's go through here then.
Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so now we have to. Okay, so we've been to the. Let's go to. See what's there. Okay, so this is where we started off. Oh my god. Okay, fine. I guess I have to go to that room. Fine. I'll let it restart again. Okay.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us?
Yeah.
And after we trusted you, after
Wait, you
everything we've been through,
Line. This is you?
Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it.
Oh, wait, what?
Restart.
Fight. Oh my. The sound I make every time I get happy.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right?
Fabulous.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Let's go open. Oh, okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a
No,
new
I'm not with
path,
you.
a
You're
new
with
story.
me,
Well,
fool.
it could be anything.
Okay, what the
do
heck?
you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be,
Okay, that
Stanley,
makes sense.
I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Yep.
No lines or monitor rooms.
Yep,
Just
that's what I
don't
said.
acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Oh, freaking awesome. Okay. No, we're here.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Squander.
In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to
gameplay,
go,
though.
there must be
10
a
out of 10.
reverse door that leads
11
here.
out of 10 actually.
And that in
Circle.
turn means that our destination
I
corresponds
don't like
with the
walking in circles.
counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
We have no
And since
destination.
the answer is
Stupid
clearly
guy.
yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
Oh, should I?
Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Oh, I can't even like go to the other door. Okay.
Oh,
Whoa.
hold up, what's this? The
Deviate from
confusion
end of the
ending.
monitor room,
You're
we
telling me
the first we
that's
start,
what this
probably
is?
two doors down,
It's all
that's
one
all.
giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Okay, what?
So now, according to the
After a
schedule,
long
I
time
restart
standing
again?
there-
Then what? Am I just supposed to forget?
Why am I doing
Well, what if I don't
that?
want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted
You've been
me?
playing the...
Why don't I get to
No,
decide?
I'm playing it
Why
for
don't
21
I get a
minutes.
say in all of this? Is
Yes,
it
that's
really?
what my recorder says.
No, it can't
Sorry.
be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Yeah.
I won't do it.
Stick to the man.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Only attempts to play the...
So,
Also
okay.
said perverted. Perverted.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm
No.
not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination.
Yep.
So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if
What? What? Oh my god, my brain hurts.
all of his co-workers were gone, what could it mean?
What?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Are you serious? Oh wait, on the board they said that the narrator gets his memory.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Okay, let's go
doors,
on the left
he
this
entered the
time.
door on his left.
What the heck?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a
You
wave
think it
of
actually, like,
disbelief,
restarted the whole
Stanley
game?
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yep.
Coming to a
Let's go
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
I
office.
just love playing with Stan.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Yeah, he
He
couldn't.
considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy,
No.
why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something
Wait.
occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Yep.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all?
Wait.
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
Yeah.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Wait,
No,
what?
Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
No
I'm
way.
dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
I didn't yell that.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer,
fudge?
an explanation. His
Okay, this
co-workers
is
weren't actually
messed up.
gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
What the heck?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the
also-
strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything
Yeah.
that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself. Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
Yep.
That this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
My wife.
My life is normal.
No, wait.
I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Okay.
Stanley began screaming. Please,
Okay,
someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Oh my God.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Oh my God, my brain literally hurt.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Okay, you
open
know what, I'm
doors,
just gonna...
he entered the door on his left.
God, this is so mind-bubbly.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tip.
Feeling a wave of
sorry about
disbelief,
that.
Stanley
Tips
decided
for
to go
not
up to his
getting
boss's
fired.
office,
Totally.
hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, what? Alright, that's the pretty close I heard about that.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I feel like the game actually started that other time. Woohoo!
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Where is it? Oh.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Oh, what?
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. Kind of okay. When was this game made? Was that hold on? I can't remember. Take your time.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Sorry,
Why did he
that was
feel
my
this
yawn.
now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Heck yeah.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. That sounds completely normal.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
We're back here. Wait, where's the... Never mind. How do I...
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each
there's
bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Oh my god.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Way, this game, man. What's that?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Damn, man. Wow. This game is just so... Actually, wait, what's down there? Mind control, idle awaiting input. Blah 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 blah. Hey, why can't I walk? Oh.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Oh, what the... What? What?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Okay.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Yay. That's all we wanted. Stanley to be happy. No achievements. No nothing. Happiness. Yeah. Okay. I think it's just gonna... Oh my days. Okay, I just realized something. The confusing ending was an actual ending, and it just restarted. So we actually got two endings at once. So that's kind of cool. Um, I didn't actually realize that. But yeah, I get sorry. We have to end the video today. I know it's kind of long, but you know, I kind of want to finish like the let's play. I didn't realize that we did 2-in-1. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Comment down below what you want to see, or what you want me to do, blah blah blah. And I'll see you guys in the next one.